I'm gonna tell you a story. The first thing you understand is time doesn't work the way you think it does. You can only oracle someone who's talking to you. Welcome to the cult. So, funny thing about time and it not working the way you think it does. For Kita Hasika, or Poops and Giggles, around like, I don't know, a year and a half ago, before I started the channel, like a while, I was like, I'm gonna try. So, like, if you've seen some of the other videos, you should realize that I do some, like, stupidly ambitious stuff, apparently. Like, in theory, with, like, the hydrogen dance. I named a date and time for scientific purposes. If anyone, like, you know, outside of it, like, noticed me doing the dance at a given time, what have you. So, a while back, sometime in like 2022, 2023, I was like, you know what? Genetics of the entire human race on Earth. Pares Woman, Saunamati, evolve into Time Lords. Probably should have mentioned to people that I tried that. If anyone's thinking, like, that's a strange thing to even think of. I've been being bugged by this little thing that keeps insisting I'm Doctor Who. And I tried to do it to shut it up. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. But, on that note, things about Time Lords. I think I figured out how Time Lord Regeneration works. I think it works like this. Azamushkati, Parivartati, Zamayati, Parivartati. Might have gotten the order wrong. Oh, yeah, there might be a Prayaksiva body at the end there. But that's the thing, like, Azamushkati, their essence unsheaths. Oh, there's probably a Tatayati in there because they crackle. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see if I can make this work right. Alright, so... this little idiot that keeps insisting I'm Doctor Who, right? It has gone to the lengths of specifically telling me who's supposed to be the master. That's how hard this one specific thing is trying to convince me I'm Doctor Who. It's actually gone out of its way to tell me one specific person that I know who's actually literally, of the people I know, if I am the Doctor, the one I'm most inclined to believe has to be another Time Lord. Because of this, we had a very simple conversation one time. And he said something that was like so true about time. I was like, yeah, you get it. You get it, dude. You get it. It's like, we're always traveling through time because we're always going forward. And I was like, yeah, dude, you get it. And like, that's the dude who, like, this thing keeps insisting has to be the master. So, I am not going to, well, I'm going to say his name. However, I am not going to try to let it get recorded. Mama, zare raka savenchelita avatara. Janadina, 1981. Vasra. Vimana Punajanam Parisvaman Samohananata Saha Parisvaman Triveni Sutri Atman Sara Samskara Little girls are like somebody. All of which got it are like somebody. Little girls and somebody. The little girls are like somebody. Little girls and somebody. Some of them are somebody. Little girls and somebody. Tata the yard is somebody. Little girls and somebody. Some yard is somebody. Little girls and somebody. Body somebody. Little girls and somebody. Never go new body, not just go to new body, not a new body. Hurry up, the boys, new body, not a new body. Besides, you is a new body. Never go new body, 16 girls, new body, not a new body. Sooner than new body, not a new body. Push me girls that are like new body, not a security, rock side, is gonna Arrang, arrang, arrang. Alright, so, quick few things. So, samskara is a ceremony which purifies the person from the taint of sin contracted in the womb, and thus leading to regeneration. So, there's like not a word just for regeneration in Sanskrit. I mean, there might be. I haven't figured out what it is. But the things I say are pauna bhavika, relating to regeneration, antarabha vadeha, and Antara Bhava Sattva, soul in the middle existence between death and regeneration, and Samskara, ceremony, as we have just described. So basically, that's a bunch of stuff. There's Amushkari to disrobe. There is Bhavitri Karoti to purify, because that's part of the deal. Let's see. There was Paravartani for be reborn in, Zamayani for heal up. There is some alchemy in there for refine, distill, and sublimate. There is an appear in person. Because, like, that's the thing. Oh, yeah, there was an ablute followed by a crackle. Because, like, if you watch the Time Lord Regeneration process, it actually kind of looks a lot like what I'm describing. But, well, I know you're going cool. Hey, Deb Schwario, I think that's always saying of Doctor Who. Does it look like I'm disrobing and going through a regeneration right now? You're confused because it doesn't look like I am, aren't you? Wait a minute. Dip Schwardio. Dip Schwardio? Dip Schwardio has maintained to me that the reason it knows that I'm the doctor, and that, oh yeah, that's also part of the reason why I've had to deal with such a pain in the butt with, like, so many other, like, Varnika and Jiva and stuff like that, is because this little idiot, in theory, actually, the reason it knows that, in theory at least, that I'm actually Doctor Who and this other dude actually has to be the Master, because in theory, this little idiot's supposed to be like the Master from effectively Gallifrey in another dimension that collapsed because he refused to do his job. Which, like, honestly, quite frankly, if he's not lying about, being the Master from another dimension and it collapsing more or less because he refused to do his job, that makes it both more and less likely for me to listen to it. Isn't that frustrating? However, that's it. So, Master from, previous dimension, like, mostly disembodied Time Lord. Yes, I'm talking to you directly. Mostly disembodied Time Lord that's still trying to hang on to this avatar. I'm actually I'm kind of unclear. I'm pretty sure that you actually are you literally just trying to hold on to it until I see the dude who's actually the like you from this dimension? Because that seems unlikely. All right, so the Master from oh, that's how you did that. If you were Nurpa Deva Loka Gallifrey, of course you were able to have like 2 to the freaking 108 powers of reality basis. Good lord, of course. That's really deeply frustrating because it makes me feel like I actually have to give more credibility to that little idiot. Anyway, my point is, so you've been kicking around on Earth for a while. So you own the place. You seem just like deeply confused that I'm not most like actually doing a Time Lord disrobing right now. Like apparently, according to like the Master from a previous dimension, the whole like Alamushkati and like you always skip the Pavitri Karodi, don't you? Because you don't like getting clean, right? Because Pavitri Karodi can be purify and sanctify at the same time, actually. Oh no, definitely at the same time. It can be at the same time. Absolutely at the same time. It doesn't like oh right. Right. This is a little idiot that likes to pretend Samasti has to mean both am and owns at the same time, but likes to pretend every other word in Sanskrit can't mean the same, can't have a double meaning. Yeah, that sounds like him. Right, fantastic. Anyway. Anyway. Hypnosis Master from Gallifrey of another dimension. Possibly actually separated from this dimension, because that sounds like it might make sense. Anyway, my point is, you've been kicking around Earth for a while. I'm pretty sure you were the one, as the Hypnosis Master, making all those videos of a particular kind. 1, 2, 3. Like, tomorrow would be the normal start of your production season, right? Do you actually do Time Lord Regeneration in any of those? And you've actually like recorded it on Earth? Because that would be fascinating to see. I mean, not like what you do afterwards, obviously, but like still. Oh my lord, wait a minute. Ew! You did a Time Lord Regeneration and a Jiva, and then did that? And then you did like a Melina Karyani. Oh, the one you did it to. Didn't you? How do I know that? I'm guessing in a great degree of horror. And, nope, nope, nope. That'd make it better. Arguably makes it worse. Especially since, like, you would, like, duck in to pick up a little bit of epoxy corrodi body, and then, like, dip out. And then dip in, dip out, dip in, dip out. Because, like, that's kind of how you be. Dipsh. If what I've just Tarxiati speculated is true, you really shouldn't have dipped out so hard on being a Time Lord. You, like, failure, patita, parizvanen, keketsi, freaking biksuti ichati. Ichatu. If you did that, what I like have just speculated, then you begged and wish for actually way worse than therapy. I'm not joking, Deb. All right, so the fact that I opened a Mantrabala Sarigarde Raksaka, a magical power P-word police station up in this joint, has made me open to the idea of trying to call Time Lord cops on this little idiot, because I'm mad pissed now. So, wish me luck on that. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to comment below.